Hello everyone, welcome back to One United. Manchester United 3, Brighton 2, or I should say Brighton 2, Manchester United 3. A real dramatic end to the game. Penalty by Bruno Fernandes after the final whistle. I don't think I ever saw anything like that before. So it was quite a crazy end to the game. But let's not let that distract us from another poor performance for Manchester United. In fact, I've been more pissed off from this performance compared to our loss to Palace. Because I can give excuse of match fitness, match sharpness in that game, but not this one, definitely not this one. I'm gonna start saying that again. I think some of the players is still not fit in terms of match fitness or sharpness, especially Pogba. I think it's way off the pace, as well as Wan-Bissaka. I think both of them are really off the pace, and I think the two of the worst player on the pitch is both of them. And Pogba's lucky was hook off, so Wan-Bissaka, because he played in the fence, right? Because we concede that much of goal and that much chances, especially on his side, his mistakes and his unfitness, if I can say it, becomes more apparent. So again, like I said, very poor performance. We are very slow. We are very tentative in the back. We start well. I think in the first 5 to 10 minutes, we try to go be the front foot, but once Brighton get into the game, become more confident, we totally unable to match them physically. That's why I said we still have problem in terms of fitness. I know Oli said agree with that as well. He said we need to get up to speed. He said clearly we still lack of match fitness, but I don't want that to be an excuse. As a coach, as a manager, he has to mitigate that problem, and I didn't think he did that. Even when we try to play defense, all out defense in the final 10 minutes or so, we bring on Bailly to make it a back three, but still we concede that goal from March. That is if I can show you that, the picture of that goal, it is really embarrassing. I'm telling you, it is really embarrassing. Now I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna show you. Maybe we have a chance to show you that. The way the space that March have to score that goal when we are playing all out defense and have three center back is just embarrassing. Again, Wan-Bissaka have to take blame for that. He's way out of position for that goal, and I don't know what happened to him. Especially his performance has dropped toward the end of the last season, and it's not getting better this season. I know he had that quarantine. He's been to Dubai and whatnot. Maybe he's still not match fitness, but I hate using match fitness again for an excuse. I don't think that should be an excuse anymore. So like I said, it's kind of hard for me to accept that performance. If you look at it, I'm gonna go with some stats here. Okay, let me get some stats here from the match. Now where's that match? Where's that match? Where is the start? You can see the stat how we are outclassed by Brighton. Fuck's sake, Brighton, man. No disrespect to Brighton, but we are Manchester United and we are being outplayed. If you look at the stat, 18 shots for Brighton, 5 on target, only 7 for us, 3 on target. They have more touches than us, more passes than us. They have 7 corners to our 1 corner, which is the corner where we get our penalty, the very last minute. The fact that they have 7 corners, 1 corner is just embarrassing enough. And not to mention they hit the woodwork, I don't know what, 4 times. And if you ask me, the man of the match is the woodwork, the goalpost, not any of our player. If I were to be brutally honest. Still, again, no pattern of play, no way, no tactic to beat the press. As soon as we get pressed by Brighton, we just panic, we just lose the ball. There are some players that played quite okay today, but overall I would say it was a bad performance. It was really bad, and we really ride our luck there. I think same as the game against Chelsea, Brighton should have won this game, yet they lost. And Bruno Fernandes has a very interesting statement. The objective is to score goals, not to hit the post. So not sure what to make of that, but like I said, really disappointed with the performance. I'm not using match fitness again as the excuse. We need to improve from this. All you need to look back and see. I think if I were to be honest, I think teams has started to find a way to nullify us. Especially the way that Fernandez plays. I think that everything goes through Fernandez, and they did try to nullify that. I'm afraid that teams have started to adapt with us, and then Oli doesn't have any tactics or any plan B to mitigate or counter that, especially when being pressed high. He really needs to go back to drawing board, see what he can do, for us to help the players, to know what they need to do when they're being pressed high up the pitch. Because if you look at it, every coach that look at this, especially Mourinho, we're gonna meet Spurs next in the league. Mourinho gonna look at that and see, man, this team cannot handle a high press. Definitely they will crumble under high press, which we did against Brighton. So I'm really worried. We're gonna face Spurs next. They are in quite a good form, especially Son is in, just scored 4 goals and whatnot, and Harry Kane's in good form. So if we're not careful, if we don't improve, it's gonna be embarrassing against Spurs, because I don't think if we give them more chances that we gave to Brighton against Spurs, I don't think they're gonna miss that much. I don't think they're gonna hit woodwork 4 times, right? I think they're gonna over balloon, or they here make a point blank save again. I think we're gonna get humiliated if we play like this against Spurs. So definitely improvement is needed. I don't want to talk about transfer and all at this time. I just want us to work with what we have, because I think this is the team that brought us 3rd place, and I think it's good enough to beat most teams in the Premier League. So what we have now, the way we played is totally unacceptable. Either I have to put some blame most of the blame have to be put on Oli as well, right? Because the way the team played, because he did not change things in the second half. It's not about the personnel, but sometimes about the way the structure, the setup. He didn't do anything at all. He didn't change anything at all, and when we struggle. But luckily we have good players, individual. That's what won us the game today. Especially the first goal is a good free kick from Fernandez to help to assist in that goal, and another good pass from Fernandez, and good skill from Rashford to score that second goal. And lastly, cool as ice, Fernandez. I can only imagine the pressure, especially when we're not playing well at all, and we have this chance to win, to grab the game, and in the circumstances, very controversial. It must be really, really tense, to take that penalty, but he dispatched it, confidently, emphatically. I think he might be one of the best penalty taker in the world right now, right? I think he yet to miss for like 4 or 5 seasons now. So I think Fernandez will definitely, in terms of stats, is my man of the match officially. I would give, with 2 assists. I'm not sure if he got assists for the first goal, but he had a hand in that goal. But so a goal and assist. So definitely my man of the match. I know I'm gonna go straight into the players rating here. Okay, I'm gonna start with Oli. Like I said, not good enough. Not good enough. Even when he brought in the 3rd defender, 3rd centre back, I didn't think he set up his team quite well. We still look vulnerable. Instead of playing all out defense, we should solidify the midfield and get the control of the ball. Even if we don't attack, we reduce the urgency. At least we control the ball. We pass it around, but we didn't do that. He just straight away go to defense. So I'm gonna give Oli a 3. De Gea made a couple of brilliant saves, especially the point blank save from is it March or Trossard? So I'm gonna give De Gea a 7. I think he played well. I think one of the reasons we won today because of his save. Wan-Bissaka, easily the worst player on the pitch. I don't know what happened to this guy. Alright, I think still lack of match fitness. I'm gonna just give him a 2. Lindelof, 4. Maguire was okay. I think he been quite telling in both boxes, especially the penalty that we won. So I'm gonna give Maguire a 6. I think he played quite well in terms of defensive. Shaw also did not play that bad. I'm gonna give a 6. Pogba again, really poor. He deserves no more than a 3. Matic steady the ship. I think this game we can see how important Matic is to the way we played. We just need a full fit and on form Pogba, you know, to have to give Matic more influence on the game. Yeah, we don't have, so I'm gonna give Matic a 6 as well. Greenwood has some good touches, good movement, but overall was not quite impactful as we had hoped, so I'm gonna give him a 5. Rashford scored a goal, but little impact else. I'm gonna give him a 7. Fernandez, again, like I said, man of the match, but not great overall by his high standard, so 7.5. Martial, again, another game he was poor with the touches and all. You know, I didn't think he at any point he like terrorized or peeled the defender or making runs, making, you know, good runs. So I'm gonna give him a 5 at most. And Bailly, again, very average, not much time to impose himself in the game. I'm just gonna give him a 5. Fred coming on of halftime. I think so. The idea of bringing Fred is to help him, you know, solidify the midfield, give us more control. But I think he failed to sort of help us in the barrage of attack from Brighton. So I'm just gonna give him a 5, although he didn't play that badly. And lastly, Van der Beek. Not enough time to make an impact, definitely, right? So I'm just gonna give him a 5. So that's my player ratings. If you can see, if you can see, mostly it's average. The fact that I know we won mass a bit in terms of my opinion on them, because if we were to lose, this would be much different. But because we won, so it's sort of, you know, give them some, you know, at least half extra half a point, just because of we win. So looking at it again, we're gonna face Brighton again in the cup. So interesting to see what's the lineup there. We're gonna have a match preview on that one. Be sure to join us. Again, thanks for joining us today. And please like the video, of course, and subscribe if you haven't done so. So this is the match review. So what are your thoughts? Please leave it in the comments. Are you pissed off as me? As pissed off as me? Right, just put it in the comments. We have a lot of people pissed off during a watch along in the YouTube comments. Maybe you can check out that watch along. And also thank you for those who join our watch along and put up comments. Right. So I'm gonna see you next video. Still try to, you know, calm myself down after that performance. Bye bye.